Valorant is a game I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about. Now, me just saying the word Valorant, if you physically recoiled, felt a bit nauseous, got some goosebumps on your arm, that is the appropriate response. Just by me saying that word, you're probably filled with an intense hatred and rage that didn't come from anywhere, and the only way it can be quenched is by getting a 1v5 clutch to turn on your mic and yell obscenities down the microphone. Now, Valorant itself is completely free to play. That's not good. You will be amazed at the difference in toxicity you get of a free-to-play game and a game that is like a cent or a literal penny. The difference is absolutely astronomical, usually because with the free-to-play one, you don't have to ask mom to get her credit card for you. Now, I've played a bit of Valorant myself. I'm not like most Twitch streamers that play, you know, like it's a 9 to 5. I've only put a couple hours in, but every time I join a game, I always make sure to have the voice chat on because the thing is about video games, right? This has been a thing for a while. You can never really speak to the enemy team. Maybe through text chat, if you go into all instead of team, you can talk a bit of shit there. Voice chat, you usually can't unless it's in proximity. But in like team-based games like Call of Duty, it was never an option anyway. But in games like that and in games like CSGO, whenever there was a team swap or end of round or end of match, you would have these brief 15 seconds to turn on the mic and talk as much shit as humanly possible. Now, the thing is, most games retroactively, they've removed that now. CSGO, you can't do it anymore. Halo never had it. That's why the game died within a week. But Valorant doesn't need that. Valorant doesn't need that shit talking to the other team because the people on your team will hate you a million times more than anyone you're fighting against. Now, recently, a clip surfaced of a Valorant Twitch streamer, Ariasaki, who posted a clip of one of her teammates absolutely losing their mind and just yelling complete obscenities. Now, to give context, because that's always important, apparently all she did was tell someone to shut up. That's it. Literally a bit more of a harsh be quiet, a shut up. Because someone that died, they were backseat gaming. Because Valorant, like a lot of competitive games like Six Siege, you have these morons that get bodied in the first like 30 seconds. And then they take it upon themselves to think that they can tell you what to do and they're going to do a better job, despite them being the one that got bodied in the beginning. Now, again, keep that in mind. All she said was to the guy, shut up. That's it. This was the response to that.
Drip down by fucking Cardi B, and it's like I get talked shit to by Viper.
Hold on, I need reloading.
You can already tell that this is going to be a Mexican standoff of legendary proportions. Firstly, because the guy says, hold on, and then he stands completely still, almost like he's tabbed out to open his OBS or shadow play, thinking he's going to record one of the biggest roasts in human history.
Listen up, you dirty little whore. You don't talk to my friend like that, you little slut. You little bitch. You fucking dirtbag.
What I'd like to think is, apart from him pulling out his recording software, he's also opening a Word document where he pre-wrote everything that he's about to say to her. And then, retroactively, he'll use that as an excuse for button fragging because he was too busy writing this masterpiece of words.
Zero grip in the gripinator having ass bitch. Fucking fat ass fucking 5 fucking rolls on your belly having ass bitch. 300 pounds playing Valorant fucking girl having ass fucking bitch.
Now, first of all, I don't even think I need to point out, but I'm going to do it anyway. That is one of the most least intimidating voices I've heard in my entire life. You can just tell that if he speaks any louder, his mom is going to come down the stairs and turn off his Wi-Fi. I don't understand how someone can sound so, like, unintimidating, but also at the same time sound like they're at the verge of tears. Now, first of all, this is the Paracynical channel, and here we have a zero tolerance policy to any kind of fat phobia. But secondly, I think this is a prime example of someone developing long stage TickTock disease. Let me try and explain. To those who are unaware, TD or TickTock disease, or as I like to call it, TikTok accent disease, is a very prevalent plague that's going around at the minute, usually from people that have very few social interactions. They're either on Discord all day, and then when they're not on Discord, they're scrolling through TikTok. And the thing is, by watching so much TikTok, they have no kind of understanding how the real world works because they're watching a bunch of influencers that speak exclusively in big shouty buzzwords to get your attention. So then they've watched so much TikTok that they have actually been brainwashed into thinking this is an actual normal way to speak, and they'll go regurgitate buzzwords they learned in a video game. Like at one point, this guy says, zero grip on the gripinator.
Zero grip in the gripinator having ass.
And you know you've hit a bad spot when something that sounds like an SNL joke is being said as an actual insult. Also, something I didn't even notice until now. If you look at the score, it's 2-all. It's 2-all. It's still basically pistol rounds and he's crying that much. I thought he was being bodied like 5-0 or something, but nope. They're actually drawing. You'll find this a lot in competitive games, but especially in Valorant. Every player is almost like the deadbeat dad. They seem to blame everyone except themselves. They never find themselves to be the problem. Even if they're bottom fragging, they'll just blame you for stealing their kills. Honestly, I do want to say, people that stream Valorant on Twitch, especially the women, you are doing a massive service because you are literally attracting all these disgusting degenerates to insult you so they can be fast-tracked onto a permaban on the game so no one has to interact with them ever again. They are literally doing a paid service. CSGO, for example, had this Overwatch feature where you could watch replays of clips, you know, to see if someone was like cheating or being toxic or, you know, just harassing players. You don't need that here. Just stick a Twitch streamer on there. They will be attracted like moths to a lamp. Honestly, I think after watching this clip as well, my biggest game theory is how much money did this guy put into his Valorant account? Hopefully the more the better, because he's never seeing that account again. Like I said earlier, I played a fair bit of Valorant. I think the only game I can think of on Earth that is somehow more toxic than Valorant is Rainbow Six Siege. Because in Rainbow Six Siege on the European servers, unless you're a Turkish man or a Russian, you are absolutely despised no matter what your angle is. You could be top fragger and they'll just call you a hacker. Turkish man. I don't know what it is with European servers and Six Siege. Every time I've done quick play in the past couple of days, it's always been like a Greek man and a Turkish man just like arguing debates on whoever has the better country.
You fucking slut.
Wow, who hurt you, my guy?
Isn't that a little
You
excessive
hurt me.
for
You
myself?
hurt me. You hurt me.
Bro, I'm just
Fucking
existing
dirty little
listening
whore.
to Miley Cyrus now. What just happened?
I don't think I've ever heard a more unenthusiastic voice in my life. You hurt me. You hurt me. I could just feel the Oscar like emanating. And if you thought the abuse would end there, you know, a bit of like pre-round shit talking, nope. He is that bitter and jaded. He carries it on into the actual round, blocking her view so she gets flashbanged.
I get flashed. Just get fucking jizzed in your face. You're used to that, huh? You're used to that, huh? Yeah. Whiteout. You're used to that, huh, you little dirty girl?
I just don't understand how you could say any of this out loud. And he is recording this himself. And if not, he knows it's going to be shared online because he's talking to a Twitch streamer. Like people will say buzzwords like this and think it's absolutely hilarious. I do want to make a good point. Okay, I'll flashbang myself. Hello?
Jizzed in your face.
I do want to make a good point, by the way, about the state of the Valorant community as a whole. If you are a Twitch streamer and you play the game, you need one of those like purple hearts that people get when they get decommissioned from the army for like massive injury, because seriously, like you are taking so much mental stress and toll. Look at this, for example. This is a post that was made on the Valorant subreddit and it's got 1,000 upvotes. Friendly reminder that you can just leave. It has got that bad that you're being reminded. Hang on a minute, bro. You know that tweet with Tyler, the creator, just go outside? You could do that, but with a video game. I get many times that people feel obligated to endure hard matches against toxic players or teammates. You don't. Getting penalized or your rank is not more important than your mental state and health. Like, why do you need this? I mean, this is coming from a good place. This is coming from a very good place. But you do not need to be, like, you know, educated on... Oh my God, the state of video games. The state of video games. Jesus Christ. While recording this video, I actually like reinstalled Valorant again to play it. But then I've got to do some like secure boot up on my PC. And then I realized that Valorant spies on you more than TikTok. So I'm good. I'm good. I wasted like $500 on that game, but I'm good. Trust me.